took a huge nap. So if I look a little tired, it will go away. All right. How to play an awesome, impressive blues for someone chord-wise in a really easy fashion. So let us get started. I'll play it for you right now, and if you like it, stay around. If you don't, see ya. Here we go. Something to that extent, and let's talk about what's going on. So stick around and I'll show you exactly how easy that is. Okay, so 12-bar blues, we're talking with 1s, 4s, and 5s right now, and the concept here is learning how to voice chords in all different places. Now what I was just doing right there really was just a chord practice technique that I teach a lot of my students. And when my students learn it, they go like, really? That's it? That's how easy it is? And yes, that's how easy it is or will be, because we're about to get to it. So here's the deal, is my sister, when she was like 2 years old, said this statement that had my family laughing, which is a car is a car, a truck is a truck, and that's that. And you might be like, what does that mean? Well, in music, a 1 is a 1, and a 4 is a 4, and a 5 is a 5. So all I was doing, really, everything there was just a part of a chord sequence, or a chord voicing. So really quickly, if we're playing an E blues, we need E7s. Okay, seventh chord is the absolute chord you need to play the blues. You can't play blues with major chords. It's wrong. Okay, so you need 7th chords. So E7, okay, basic E7 structure: middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and first finger on the 1st fret of the G string. Jeez, I'm tired. Still. All right, so now this is one chord voicing. A second chord voicing for the E7 is putting your pinky on that 3rd fret of the B string. So if I'm playing a blues, believe it or not, just by wiggling this pinky on or off, which is 2 separate voicings of an E7 chord, you can create this little tiny movement, and it sounds like you're kind of playing this little melody line, but really you're just voicing these 2 chords like this. Okay, those are 2 E7s. The next E7 I'm going to show you is actually part of, there's my cat in the background, nice and slow. All right, so is really something I showed you in how to put your chords into your blues solo. So right where your pinky is, right there, put your first finger there, 3rd fret of the B, and you make that D7 shape here. This is an E7. So it's 4 on the G, 3rd on the B, and 4 on the E. So that's an E7. Now remember, a truck is a truck and a car is a car, or a 1 is a 1. So we have a 1, a 1, and a 1. So if I was playing the blues right now with my limited information, I can do this. And because I'm playing with my chord voicings, it actually creates movement, it creates melody, okay? Because a voicing is just, we're saying, hey, and he's meowing. There he is. He's probably going to throw up, and you're probably going to hear that too. And I'll have to clean it up. I'll cut if I need to do that. So we have the E7, the E7, and the E7. Now another E7 that you can use that's really very, very common in Stevie Ray Vaughan blues is ring finger on the 7th fret of the A, middle finger on the 6th fret of the D, and pinky on the 7th fret of the G, and your first finger on the 5th fret of the B. Looks like a C7, but moved out of place. So that is an E7. So here we go. Now I'm going to put all 4 chords together in a little blues ditty. Here we go. See? And if you're a rhythm guitar player for the blues, this is going to be an excellent exercise for you to kind of flare up your sound instead of just sitting there on the E7 and playing a normal shuffle where we don't know how to break free. The fifth chord I'm going to show you for E is you're going to put your first finger on the D string on the 9th fret. You're going to bar it all over, get your middle finger or your ring finger up on the 10th fret of the high E string. So it's 9, 9, 9, 10. And there's your final E chord. So now, if I was playing a 12-bar blues and my sequence was for 4 bars, it would sound like this. all the chords. So you use that for your first part of your 12-bar blues. Now, second, we go to the 4 chord, which is the A7. So let's find some A7s that are tasty and easy to do. So we have the regular A7, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0. I know you know this stuff. Maybe you don't. Maybe somebody doesn't, and that's totally cool. But if you do know it, be patient. I'm talking as fast as I can. And then the second E7, put your first finger right where your ring finger and first finger was, and you play the same shape that we did for the E7 on the 9th fret. We played on the 2nd fret, so it's 2, 2, 2, 3. All right. And then the other one I like playing, and it's easy to grasp, is that D7 shaped chord that we did for the E7, but we're going to take it all the way, and you're going to put your first finger on the 8th fret, but the way I really visualize it is getting these guys on the 9th fret, okay? So it's 9, 8, 9. All right, so here's an E and an A. I know it's going slowly, but you'll have this forever, so deal with it. Here we go. B7. I don't know what happened. My lips got stuck. B7. And just like I said in my soloing video, best part about music is that the 5 chord is always 2 frets up from the 4 chord. So we take this guy and you move to the 4th fret. Okay? Very, very simple. We can take this guy that was 9, 8, 9 and move it to 11, 10, 11. And those are only 2 B chords I'm going to show you because, to be honest, the 5 to the 4 moves quite fast. And if you try to be too flashy, you might get jumbled right now. And I'm not insulting your style. It's just we want to take it nice and easy. It's our first date. All right, here we go. So the B7 is always 2 frets up from the 4 chord or the A7. And so I've B7 here, 4, 4, 4, 5, and 11, 10, 11. All right, so now I'm going to play that 12-bar blues again, and all I'm going to do is I'm just using these chord voicings, and the more you can mix and match, and the more you either move or stay close, you can get all these different variations of melody created just by your voicings. And this is how a ton of musicians just sit and play the blues like live on stage. You know, I went to go see Santana, and his rhythm guitar player was doing this all night. I mean, rhythm guitar player was great, but it's not like he was, again, there, you know, plugged into the guitar god. That doesn't exist. You have to really know what you're doing. I'll shut up. I'm going to play 12-bar blues using these chord voicings, all right? And I'm going to have I should have a little quick ebook that you can get afterwards, which I still haven't done. So keep on coming back and looking for it, and I'll send a video out when they're ready. But anyway, here we go. Full 12-bar blues with chord voicings everywhere, making you sound like an awesome guitar player. Caught it great. If not, I didn't mess up at all. All right. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Again, music and guitar is very, very simple. Like, really simple if you understand what's happening and how to do it. Now, again, I know I promised, like, I'm really into improvisation. Bands Grateful Dead and Fish. A lot of Grateful Dead songs are based around the 1-4-5. If any of you guys have seen the movie, the other one, Sammy Hagar talks about Bob Weir playing all these E7 chords everywhere, and that's what he's talking about, that exact thing right there. So this comes into handy if you're playing some Grateful Dead blues songs like that are based on the blues, and if you're a fan of Fish, this comes in handy because, well, they do play the song Funky Bitch, you know, which is standard blues, but even Undermined is a blues progression, and if you learn how to do this, we can apply this concept to more and more songs. Have a great week. Subscribe. Ask me questions. I will answer everything. I promise. Bye.